Seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding the witness is lifted. Mr. Godot, do you have anything further to... God damn it, quit cutting me off. What? Who? Who are you?
That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Miss DeLite, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it.
You mean that bag? Actually, yeah, that'll do it.
No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well? Oh, I thought it was going to be a gem. Wait a minute!
That's a fake one. That's... The sacred urn! Nick, it's the sacred urn! Bravo! Order! 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 Hors d'oeuvres! I made the joke. You, madam! An urn! Where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective, Waluigi. Hey, it's Ron.
Oh, Desi, you're the best.
Sacred urn, quote-unquote, updated in the court record. Okay, it's a different urn that actually has value.
Ah.
Maybe? I don't know. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Waluigi? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Huh. Pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved. Forecasting aspersions at Detective Atme, considering the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree DeLite, is that correct?
Yes. What about it?
How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? Certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Shouldn't we just say we saw the bag or something? Or would that help?
Please, madam. The town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Ms. DeLite. Please, Nicky boy. You've got to help me talk some sense to these people. There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in the Waluigi Detective Agency.
Show fingerprints on the urn because you touched it.
Wait, why would that help though?
Because your prints are on it.
Yeah, and then they would just be like, well, you're an accomplice.
No, and you know where you found it. You never actually saw the urn, you just saw the bag. But you touched the urn.
Alright, I'll try that. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints,
Oh, come now! Now you're really making me laugh, sir lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints will mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you gonna do now?
Come too far to turn back now. Waluigi must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. There, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it.
This is why you're in the evidence thing.
This is why what?
This is why you're in the profiles, when you've never been in it before.
The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn.
Me!
So what is all these fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Waluigi, do you recall the events of yesterday?
Do we have to?
We can't. Some fuddy-duddy. Important. Bag. Do. Checking it out. Hard. Smooth. Penis. Hello! Did somebody say penis? It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time, for some reason. But I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it! I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Waluigi's office.
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say to me, bitch?
Not what I said, it's what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. Oh! You read it. Read it.
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I can make it look more valuable.
If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Waluigi Detective Agency.
Huh. This blend. Godot blend number 107. I've decided. It's a little too bitter after all.
We actually caught him off guard.
Order. I accept the defense's request.
What the fuck?
Judge bought 3,000.
Stop.
Bailiff, take this urn and...
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down. Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself! Here I am, the tragic clown!
This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake.
You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Masky Mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
Well, that was easy. Oh, Mr. Godot. What's Mr. Atme's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. Wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. Nick, you were right after all.
Yeah, I guess Mr. DeLite really wasn't the thief.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron DeLite. Yep, saw that coming. Who is it? Oh, God damn it. You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but then actually not right is what I was really trying to say.
Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening.
The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please. Do we need to actually go for a plea of insanity? I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but...
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judge.
What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. God damn, this stuff is good. Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Huh. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir. If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Master Mask, then prove it. That's what it means.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'd be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick.
It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. Boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Yes, Daddy. Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Gato is actually not a bad guy at all. Just from all this, he's just doing his job. Well, let's all have a listen to this confession. Judge just like, whatever. The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you?
I will say, it would, just real quick, it would have been really quick to pronounce it right there, because there's so much evidence we haven't done anything with.
Yeah. I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see it right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. I don't like the direction this trial is taken.
This is how every trial goes, at least with me, anyway.
Hey, he noticed. Huh. You're doing great. Hee. Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me. What is going on there now? Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask. Thank you so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
What?
Dedicated fanboy. Alright, Mr. Wright, it's time for your cross-examination.
I hate everything. You may think you're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional.
I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons.
The way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it?
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose.
What should I do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked. Again. Oh. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife?
Well, first of all, I don't really think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals. That's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with? Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-alcoholic. Desi-aholic. So you have a complicated family situation after all.
Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony. I beg of you. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy.
He said it. Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway?
Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change?
Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. DeLite couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. You're right.
Kind of
rolls it up, slaps him with it.
At least we kind of prove that Ron couldn't possibly be Master Mask.
Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we?
For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. DeLite couldn't have stolen the urn.
Anyway,
So I probably need to present, like, the pass
wallet.
or something.
Or the pass, yeah.
Found in the security building around 1 a.m. the night of the crime. Yeah, okay, so...
Yeah, right there he says, I don't have an alibi, and you're just like, wallet.
I thought it would be this one, because you can't... I guess it's this one. Hang on. Alright, then. I'll try it. Mr. DeLite, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Yes it does. I lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
Ah, no, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence.
Mr. DeLite, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. DeLite was, in fact, at KB Security that night.
No. I'm so fabulous, though.
So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, they're gonna pull the whole, but that's just when the wallet was found. He might not have been there. It could have been lost hours ago.
And you're just like, boom card.
Then that proves that he has a watertight alibi.
No.
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordley Taylor and KB Security,
No.
it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway.
No.
Well, Mr. Godot. No, shut up. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? No, shut up.
Godot's like, no.
Just stop drinking that coffee. Making me need to pee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it, I will. He's really got Mr. DeLite all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security?
Blackmail thing.
Someone must have planned it there to make it look like I was there, not the heist. Planted it there. He's really reaching now.
Mr. DeLite, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The keycard to KB Security's CEO's office.
No.
That was pretty good. That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing.
What?
Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? I am excited now. Rah!
Sorry, I'm enjoying myself.
Mr. Wright, looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Alright, I just want to make sure that said 1 a.m.
Yep.
Ah, this stupid kid!
Now then, let's see your evidence. Well, you know what to do.
Yeah, obviously, it's his wallet again.
No.
Right, it's me!
No.
It's me!
Obviously, it's Pearl.
Boing!
Boing indeed. Guilty.
Mr. DeLite.
I mean, not guilty.
I believe you've seen this before, correct?
That came out wrong.
Moving on.
That's gonna kill me every time. What is it?
A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail.
Yes. Basically, it says, bring $50,000.
Certainly sounds like blackmail, alright.
At the time of the theft, Mr. DeLite was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB Security's CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime.
Damn, that's hot.
So, with Francisco, it's like, damn, it's cold in here. With him, it's like, damn, this is hot.
Order.
I'll have what he's having.
Order. So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. Looks like the perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me, well, let's just say that Mike Godo blend number 107 impresses me a lot more.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying it's shit. You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But do you actually investigate this CEO at all?
Huh? Well, no, I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that.
Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Fuck you. Good point. Not sure what I think of this myself. Claim the defendant entered the CEO's office. But you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Oh god, we know what we need to do.
Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
There is someone else who can testify. This is the person who can testify that the keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. Pearl.
Larry motherfucking Butt.
Butts.
Who is this useless looking young man? Awesome. Thank you, Judge.
That's just rude. You don't remember him, Your Honor?
Not exactly. Just looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
Looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night.
Oh.
The question at hand is this keycard. Yep, that's the keycard they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. I'm gonna hate doing his voice. My throat's killing me. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data.
Oh, now you know why I've given, like, pretty much no one a raspy voice in this game.
Like how he drinks to do the spit take.
Well, Mr. Godot. The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime.
Alright, we got that.
That means it can't be Mr. DeLite dressed as Master Mask in this photo. Huh. Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
So then...
Only smelling it this time, apparently. Ron DeLite was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it is impossible for the defendant to be Master Mask.
Good job, you did it, Nick.
That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Smirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I am ready to pass judgment. Before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron DeLite. I finally find the emotion behind the judge's voice again.
Oh.
Not guilty. Well, shit,
All right,
there we go. Woo!
No.
Court is now adjourned.
No, it's not over.
It's never been multiple cases in the same one before.
There's a ton of shit we haven't done anything with. What about, like...
The statue and the shitty
The
clearly fake urn.
the statue, the
Shitty clearly fake urn.
also the paint.
There is paint on that urn, by the way.
Yeah, and also the... Well, I guess we did sort of stuff with the sword, but... Yeah, I don't get it. Alright.
Huh.
Okay.
That's the first time the verdict has been declared halfway through. Nick,
Maybe
you did it.
maybe there's just shitty plot holes. I don't know.
You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy!
Oops.
Miss DeLite.
I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss DeLite. Just know I'm blushing. Boing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick.
Oh, but pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Who is this woman?
Oh, she's nobody. She's just,
You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself.
ouch! She punched me in the balls.
Pearly. This woman is Miss Desiree DeLite. She's our client's wife. Yeah, Mr. Nick!
Yes?
You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client.
No, you've got it all wrong.
I'll never forgive you.
Stop punching me.
She used double slap. It hit 5 times. Anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the secret urn back and the thief has been caught. It's fake.
You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky boy here.
You know, I bet Pearl looks at that urn and is like, that is not it. But actually, it was you, Miss DeLite, that brought us the urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh please, you're embarrassing me.
If we won the case, why does this guy still look so glum?
But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point in this?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. The thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. You just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr. Godot, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. I just came out here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Well, playtime is over.
Huh?
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
There's our murder, everybody! And
Hey.
let me guess, he's been accused.
Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before?
Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
1 a.m. on October 12th. You don't mean...
That's right, amigo. At the same time, a cheap little urn was being stolen. CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. You'd have figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Help me out. What?
October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron DeLite was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbrued with rage? Yes, brewed like coffee. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know it. Ron DeLite was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
An employee of KB Security.
Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
Why is it taking him so long to just straight up say they think he killed him? Like, they're going through all sorts of so many metaphors and everybody's like,
No way! Oh my god! What?
Why aren't they saying it then?
No, that's a lie! It can't be true!
it's like a freaking anime.
Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you. Ron DeLite, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder.
What? This is impossible!
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Wright. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. Never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy. Who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye, Mr. DeLite. And so I fade away. Nick, how could this be happening? Probably because we're only halfway through the case.
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. The one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah! Roddy!
Maybe she does care.
Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's gonna happen next?
Find out next time. Halfway point, I think. Oh boy. We're gonna be at this a while.
Real quick.
What?
So I have a feeling he turned himself in for thievery as a cover-up.
I don't know. I think someone put the idea into his head that if he was the thief, he couldn't be the murderer.
Which might have been Desi.
Yeah, and then he has just latched onto that so much that he believes it.
Yeah.
You tell yourself something enough, you start to believe it, no matter what it is. Whew.
I'm hungry. Whoosh. Boom, boom.